What's up guys, I'm Caddy here, and today guys, a brand new team building video. What we're doing is we're building around Humphrey, the Mega Camerupt down in RU. So if you're excited for this one, don't forget to hit the like button down below, I would really appreciate it. So, in terms of the moveset I decided to go for, we've got a moveset of Fire Blast, Earth Power, Ancient Power, and Stealth Rocks. So this allows us to have a tank that's our rocker. Fire Blast, Earth Power, and Ancient Power all hit incredibly hard with that sheer force boost. On top of that as well, we have Edgequake, because we've got the Ancient Power there and also the Earth Power, providing us with a great neutral coverage. Fire Blast just nukes so many things, and it's just absolutely insane. So in terms of the EV spread, we've got 168 in HP, 252 modest in special attack to maximize the amount that we're hitting. We even 2-hit KO Alamomola with Earth Power, which is just absolutely fantastic. On top of this as well, we've got 88 in speed, which some of you guys may be wondering around about, because it gets, I think it's 20 speed, if I remember rightly, Mega Camerupt, which is just absolutely nothing. Well, it was just there. Let's see, yeah, 20 speed. So why invest in speed? Well, there's a lot of 30 base speed Pokemon that would be really nice to outspeed. Say, for example, Amoonguss, Steelix, Cofagrigus. So being able to outspeed those for that little bit of extra speedy Vs is actually, I think it's worth it. And that little bit of speed creeping can catch people off guard, because everyone expects Camerupt to always hit last. So what we need to start thinking about is potentially some sort of wall core that works really well around this guy. So we ideally want some sort of like fire, water, grass thing going on. So one Pokemon that works really well that's down in RU is Jellicent, because Jellicent's got that water absorb, so it puts people off going for any shenanigans with water. So we can absorb any hits directed at Camerupt, which is really nice. Camerupt then gets rid of grass moves and stuff like that. Obviously, it can't switch in to an extent, but Fire Blast is going to nuke any of those sorts of Pokemon. So we're going to go for Scald. Scald, best move in the game. Will-O-Wisp, Recover, and Taunt. So Taunt means that we can stop opposing walls from setting up. In terms of the speed, I'm not 100% comfortable with the speeding on this. So 44 in speed, which allows us to outspeed Alamomola and then Taunt it, which is really huge. So I think that's worth doing. We're actually going to go 52, because that means we can then, just in case they decide to speed creep the standard set, that's my way of thinking there. So we're going to go for 248 in there, 208, and go for a Bold Nature with 0 IVs in there. So that's given us a nice physical wall going on there. We are a bit weak to knock off, but we can with the Jellicent, but we can watch out for that, and maybe have something later on that can handle that. So next Pokemon we want some sort of fire, water, grass. So we want a good grass type. So what grass types have we got? So down at RU, Virizion is an option, which would be really nice to have actually, because yeah, Virizion I'm actually liking the look of, because it gives us a lot more speed, which these two guys kind of don't really handle. We've got enough Spadef, we've got Justified, so it pairs well with Jellicent. So we could go for maybe a Swords Dance set with Leaf Blade, Close Combat, and we'll check what the Smogon analysis has to say. But I think the Swords Dance set could work really nicely. It's Zen Headbutt, that makes sense. So what we'll do is we'll just input this one. But I think Virizion could work really nicely, because we can also take water hits. Obviously Scalds we don't really want to take, we will be using Jellicent for that. We can take knockoffs directed, and go for, and losing our Lum Berry is not the worst thing in the world. We've got 90 attack, which is respectable. It's not the best, but I think that's really nice to have. And allows us to take on ghost types as well, because we've got the Lum, so we don't fear being burnt that first time. So that's really nice. We've got a nice fire, water, grass core going on there. One Pokemon I think could also work really well, so I think we need some wall breaking potential, and I think Exploud, definitely my favourite Argumon at the minute. Choice Specs, just if you can get that in, something basically dies. So we're going to go for Scrappy with Choice, I'm not sure Specs, what am I saying, Boomburst, Focus Blast, Flamethrower, and what's the other move? We can go for Extra Sensory, which will give us some psychic stuff going on. Ice Beam. Ice Beam is probably an option, actually. We're going to go for Ice Beam. Most of these won't do much, but if they're for 4 times super effective things, like, actually, are there any 4 times weak to ice Pokemon? It's going to be some sort of dragon types. I don't think there's any dragon flying types in this tier, so maybe that's not a way to go. Let's see what they actually have to say about his final coverage move, because Boomburst pretty much is the best one to give up. Sleep Talk. Oh, I do like Sleep Talk actually, because that allows us to handle it gives us a switch to Amoonguss, which I really like. And all of those moves are going to do a decent amount. I said I made Focus Blast to it, but still. And actually, are we going for speed investment or are we going to go HP investment? I think speed investment. Yeah, they do say speed investment, because that means you can outspeed a lot of walls and everything like that. And I think that's a better way to go. So we're going to go for a Modest Nature. This is going to be our Wall Breaker on the special side, which is really, really nice to have. So, we've got a way to handle ghost types as well. We do need a spinner. That's the next thing. So either a spinner or a defogger. Let's see. Flygon you can be. Let's see. How does Flygon fit on here? I'm not a big fan of Flygon, I must admit. Let's see. There aren't too many in this tier, if I remember rightly, in terms of good defoggers. So let's just have a look in the tier below. We've got Claydol, I'm not a big fan of. Cryogonal. The Hitmons, we could go for like a Hitmon top. That could be an option, which would work really nicely because that gives us another knockoff switch in. Assault Vest would give us some more special bulk, which our team... it's not that it lacks, it's just not got the most special bulk, so Hitmon top would work really well. We've got answers to ghost types, so Exploud Hitmon top pairing works really nicely. We've got a ghost fighting immunity for Exploud, so synergetically this is going to work really well. We're going to go for Assault Vest, Intimidate with... let me just double check. So we want Rapid Spin. I just want a standard sort of Assault Vest set. So let's see. I want to see what sort of speeds they run on this. Defensive Rapid Spin. They only say Defensive Rapid Spin. I think an Assault Vest set with Rapid Spin, Close Combat, Mac Punch, Sucker Punch would be really nice to have here. Max HP, Max Attack, Adamant. That gives us some nice all-round bulk. Like, I find in RU, in terms of the special side, if you have Assault Vest users, you don't actually need, like, a really good special wall. And I find, yeah, that's what I've been finding so far. So that's nice. We haven't got any Volt Turn going on, which would be nice because that would allow us to bring in our Exploud. So possibly, we haven't got a Choice Scarfer. So I think our best bet here is to, I know what we could go for. Get some bird spam in. Go for Bravery. Because Bravery's got fantastic attack. Not the best speed in the world, but a Choice Scarf set could work really nicely with Defiant. Because if someone goes for a defog, you come in, you just smack them really, really hard. So we're going to go for Brave Bird. U-turn. Does it get close combat? No, it does not get close combat. It's superpower, isn't it? Superpower and let's see. Brave Bird, U-turn, superpower, return is probably our best bet. Or retaliate. Let's see. I do prefer just the consistent power of return, to be honest. And we can go 252, 252, timid, jolly. I always get jolly and timid mixed up, and that's going to be hitting really quite hard, even for a Scarfer. We got good physical offense, special offense split going on. One great tank, one fantastic wall breaker. Not the most amount of speed, but the combination of Virizion and Bravery should help, and they've got respectable bulk themselves, so it should be fine. And then we've got a decent sort of bulky core based around that. But anyway, that's what I think about the team. So I hope you guys do enjoy this team builder. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and let me know any of your suggestions of how to improve the team. I'm not sure whether I'm going to pre-record the live or not. It just depends on how much time I'm going to have. So I hope you guys do enjoy it, and I will see you guys at the next one. Macadii out.